Okay, we're going to start. People will probably join, but that's fine. Hello, Ian. Yeah, so welcome to Sangha Night. This is the second night in the series on the precepts on ethics that we're doing on Sangha Night. And we're doing them slightly different. You're probably all aware of that, but I'll just remind you that the second half of the evening, so after at 8:10, when this session finishes, you can go straight onto Zoom. Zoom will be open, and bring your cup of tea, and you can chat in the tea breaks together. So hang out together. That's the idea. 8:10 till about 25 past, and then we'll move into that second part of the evening. And tonight we have Bodhinaya on the second precept. He's going to do a workshop on the second precept, generosity. So not taking what is not given, and with open-handed generosity, I purify my body. So that's the theme for tonight. I'm really looking forward to that. Bring pen and paper, important, bring pen and paper. I mean, he'll remind us as well, but yeah, if you can, that's good. So tonight I'm going to do the mindfulness of breathing with you. I've just actually been breathing with Shantika at 7:00. It's really worth that session. So any of you who haven't been there yet, do come and join at 7:00 with Shantika, and she's taking us to some relaxing breathing exercises, and I've almost fell asleep, but here I am awake again. So let's salute or pay respect to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha as a start for tonight. I'll do that to my shrine. You can join in. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Namah. Om Ahom. Yeah, and I'll start with we'll start with the refuges and precepts, as well as we're doing this series on ethics. It's good to chant them together. So I'll give you all time to join in. Xantiko is here in the room and she'll respond, so it'll be time to respond. And then after that, I'm going to read a little verse from the Itivitika, again, the same text that we had a reading from last week on loving kindness. It's as old as the Dhammapada. It's this book, the Itivitika, sayings from the Buddha. And this is a little bit on giving. So I'll read that before the mindfulness of breathing. So the refuges and precepts. Namo tassa.
Namo tassa.
Bhagavato arahato.
Bhagavato arahato.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa.
Namo tassa.
Bhagavato arahato.
Bhagavato arahato.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa.
Namo tassa.
Bhagavato arahato.
Bhagavato arahato.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Buddhang saranam gacchami.
Buddhang saranam gacchami.
Dhammang saranam gacchami.
Dhammang saranam gacchami.
Sanghang saranam gacchami.
Sanghang saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami.
Panatipata.
Panatipata.
Veramani.
Veramani.
Sikkhapadam.
Sikkhapadam.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Adinadana.
Adinadana.
Veramani.
Veramani.
Sikkhapadam.
Sikkhapadam.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Kamesu.
Kamesu.
Michachara.
Mechachara.
Veramani.
Veramani.
Sikkhapadam.
Sikkhapadam.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Musavada.
Musavada.
Veramani.
Veramani.
Sikkhapadam.
Sikkhapadam.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Suramarya.
Suramarya.
Maja.
Maja.
Pamadatana.
Pamadatana.
Veramani.
Veramani.
Sikkhapadam.
Sikkhapadam.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Sadhu.
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 With deeds of loving kindness,
With deeds of loving kindness,
I purify my body.
I purify my body.
With open-handed generosity,
With open-handed generosity,
I purify my body.
I purify my body.
With stillness, simplicity, and contentment,
With stillness, simplicity, and contentment,
I purify my body.
I purify my body.
With truthful communication,
With truthful communication,
I purify my speech.
I purify my speech.
With mindfulness clear and radiant,
With mindfulness clear and radiant,
I purify my mind.
I purify my mind.
So just settling in to sitting here, being here, breathing. Arriving into your body, if you're not already there, more and more present in your body. And listening to some words from the Buddha on giving, on generosity. He's addressing bhikkhus, is all of his followers practicing. Bhikkhus, if beings knew, as I know, the result of giving and sharing, they would not eat without having given, nor would they allow the stain of meanness to obsess them and to take root in their minds. Even if it were their last morsel, their last mouthful, they would not enjoy eating without having shared it. If there were someone to share it with. But bhikkhus, as beings do not know, as I know, the result of giving and sharing, they eat without having given, and the stain of meanness obsesses them and takes roots in their minds. So giving and sharing. So connecting more deeply with being here, with sitting on the earth together. And feeling breath, air in our body, movement in our body. You can take a few deep breaths, and on the out breath, just let tension and restlessness just flow out into the earth. Just allowing breathing to relax. To let go of busyness. It's like allowing ourselves to calm with breathing. Just a little reflection before we go into the stages of the mindfulness of breathing. That breathing, the breath, the air that we breathe is not our own. We share it with everybody, everything alive. We breathe in and we breathe out. And none of the breaths are ever the same. There's this sense of taking and giving. This sense of impermanence within breathing. That's in a way the beauty of breathing. This deeper sense that we can't own it. In fact, we can't own anything. And yet, it gives us life. It gives us vitality. So deepening the sense of breathing with mindfulness of breathing. So giving yourself a bit of time, your mind and your body, a bit of time to come out of the meditation gently. Okay, so thank you all for meditating with me, breathing with me. And so the Zoom link will be open soon. Bring a cup of tea and enjoy the second half of the evening. And of course, this is an evening on generosity, on giving. And I just want to say how grateful we are in the center, us who work for the center, how grateful we are that you all generously give, financially as well, to help us keep running. We do need it. You all are very aware of that, I think. We do really appreciate what you give and what you all give. And we also, well, I'm personally incredibly grateful for that. And actually, more than that, I think everybody, all of us in the Sangha are grateful for that. I can't really speak for you all, but I hear from quite a few people how grateful they are with the fact that we are still going as a Buddhist center and we want to keep going and we want to expand. So there you go. Everything that you give is well received and well worth it. Okay, thank you all. We're going to finish it there. So that to give you time for a cup of tea and for the tea break. And don't forget a pen and paper. See you soon. Nice to read the chats. So I'm holding on a little bit longer. Yeah. Okay, go well, everybody, and see you in a bit.